patron of the comic.
They're coming once and not again.
But they could be your patron.
Yeah.
Give them the best experience.
They could be like, yo, a comedy show is a great date night.
Yes,
or
that's how you build culture.
Instead of watching a movie by myself in the theater, I want to go to a comedy club. Have like an interactive thing. Be around people. You got to sell them on that.
Bro,
in the same way clubs would have their people come to our show, and we had to sell them on being our fans.
Yeah.
Now it's experience. Now it's different. They're coming to see us, and you can sell them on being your fans.
Yeah, that's the thing. And yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, it takes a comic, myself included, so long to get to the point where people are willing to get dressed, leave their house to go out and see you live.
Yeah.
So you really nurture
Yeah.
that experience and that relationship. And when a club doesn't seem to care about that, you get really fucking annoyed, man.
Yeah.
You understand?
Because it takes years.
Yeah.
And it's fun to go back to the clubs that invested in you.
Yes.
And lost money in you. I've done tons of shows at Levity Live where the club lost money having me there. So it's nice to go there and be like, yo, thank you for investing in me. Here's your sold out weekend.
Yeah.
Everybody, all the staff, that they're paying their fucking rent this weekend.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's good. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
Do we have to? No. But I'm fucking glad, and it's fun and it's awesome. And then to see him not care, it fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And no real accountability. Like everybody just be like, oh, I don't know. I find it hard to fucking believe nobody knows why the AC doesn't work.
Yeah. Especially if other comics are hitting you up and like, yo, I was there a while ago, didn't work.
Bro, yeah.
If it was, yo, this
A lot.
weekend.
Put it this way,
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, good on you for canceling that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well done.
yeah,
Sucks, but it's the right move.
yeah.
And again, your fans might have been upset, but I guarantee you they'd be more upset if they went there. Fucking on a Friday night, we get one night off away from the kids, like you said, and then it's 100 degrees in the room. We're sweating so hard we can barely laugh at the show. That's all we're gonna remember, like Mark said.
Yeah, yeah. So it was cool, man. So we've destroyed Nelk. We've destroyed Levity. Who else do we want to destroy?
Scorched earth, baby.
Total war.
Let's go.
Total fucking war.
Yeah, dude.
You know what movie I'm so goddamn excited to see? It's not even funny. Napoleon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this movie looks incredible.
I didn't even hear about
Son,
Yeah, I
we
didn't
really wiped Napoleon from the history books. We talk about the French like they're pussies and they never won a war. They almost conquered the world.
Come on, dude.
And we've completely wiped that away. Like they retreat from every battle. They're a bunch of bitches. That is our idea. That is like the British American idea of the French.
Propaganda.
Napoleon
No
was
worries, man,
busting
no
their
worries.
ass. Now, to be fair, he's Italian. He's from Corsica.
Bonaparte, yeah.
Bonaparte.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest, right? At the time, Corsica's part of France, but he's a real Italian guy. He's got that Roman blood. We need to conquer the world in him.
Yeah.
There's no way a real French person can
Every
do
great
this.
leader's an outsider, okay?
Talk that shit.
Guy from
Alexander
Vienna.
the Great was not Greek.
Yeah.
Well, he's Macedonian. There is no Greek empire at the time. The Macedonians were the empire. That's the other thing. Greece doesn't exist until,
So there you
much
go.
later.
Yeah.
So
I remember
him,
telling
that
you
There's no real Greece. I know the Greeks are going to be upset about this,
Oh,
but like
jeez, what was
Greece doesn't
that?
exist until much later. There were
what
tiny
that was.
empires that, not even empires, there were tiny like city-states, what do they call them, polis or something like that?
Yeah.
Polis. And they all looked at themselves as their own independent countries. So it wasn't like, yeah, we're all Greek.
Yeah.
Greek was the common language.
Yeah, I didn't know Athens. I thought Athens and Sparta had beef the way like
They do.
fucking Philly and DC had beef, but we're still American. They were like, we have beef and that's it.
Like the
There's
British
no,
and the
we're still
French
Greek.
have beef.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a story with like every country. Like India is like all these warring tribes, and then now they're Indian.
Nah, but there was a great Indian emperor who like organized that shit. I forget that motherfucker's name. I was just reading about.
You know, I don't know.
But yeah, same with like the Persians. Like, yo, the Persians were
Persians
about
were
that
bad
fucking life,
motherfuckers,
and we
yeah.
don't hear, learn about them at all because they're Iranian. But
I didn't know that about that till
son,
300.
nobody would even. This is gonna sound crazy. Nobody would talk about Alexander the Great if he didn't take down the Persian Empire. I think he killed, or I don't know if he killed Cyrus, or maybe Cyrus died in battle, but like he took out the Persians. Nobody done that before.
Yeah.
Because crossing them mountains was crazy, but Alexander the Great was about that business.
Genghis Khan, my dad said like just crazy how many people
Did he run
conquered.
through y'all?
I don't know if he ran through all y'all. But my dad always tells me a story about like just how brutal he was. He said his whole goal when he took over one village was to be so fucking awful to them and massacre them so thoroughly the next
spread.
village would hear about it and be like, let's just not even. Let's surrender before they even come. If you fight, you're gonna get fucking slaughtered.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway,
the
this
Napoleon shit, like, I sent you that article that apparently, like, before Hitler,
I remember you telling me
yeah,
this.
people in the early 1900s, and they talk about, like, the worst man ever, like, who's the most evil person you could ever, like, personify? It was Napoleon.
Who wrote that article?
Hitler's friends. not just said something.
Shit.
The new one?
That was an odd question. He did his best with that. yo.
No, the reason why I'm saying is that might be like British propaganda,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Because like, that's the thing. Napoleon.
A nice
wild
trap
dude.
though. Okay, wait. I don't have time, but maybe I
Shane
can
about
do
this.
this.
Actually, we were at the cellar, and Tim. But like, he invents the idea of the war state, which is kind of like what we all have now. Like, if you look at America in World War II, Ford stops making the cars. And they start making the vehicles for war, right? And the whole country operates as a war machine. The military industrial